In the studio with me right now, I happen to have Christi Rose, who's here from Summerhill Villa. Now, Summerhill Villa is one of our community's wonderful facilities that helps assisted living here in Santa Clarita. But one of the things that they have for the program right now is their Connections for Living Memory Care program. Christi, hi, welcome to KHTS.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
I'm very happy to have you come back to the station. And Summerhill Villa Senior Living offers so many wonderful programs. But one of the amazing things that you have on your dance card is the Connections for Living, the Memory Care Neighborhood. Mm-hmm. Now, I know that this is a signature program through Summerhill that it's there to address specific needs of individuals with Alzheimer's disease as well as other dementia. But you really support the family. And this research shown it's the third greatest cause of death behind heart disease and cancer. But your philosophy at Summerhill is that it's not just about the person, it's about the family. Mm-hmm. And I'd love to hear a little bit more about your memory care neighborhood and Connections for Living.
Thank you. Well, our name, Connections for Living, means that we are trying to connect our residents with their family members, with the staff, with the world around them. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease can be a very isolating disease, and we recognize that, and we have programs in place to help that person. They are whole people, and we want them to experience joy in life, and so our programs do that. We're really creative with how we address each person. We are very individualized in our program. We call it person-centered programming. And one thing that family members do when they bring a loved one to our doors is they fill out a detailed form that talks all about what that resident particular interests are, their past hobbies, careers, travel experiences, military history, and it helps paint a really detailed picture for us to know how we can talk with them, how we can help connect them to the world around them. It is something that we draw on a lot. We have something that we're very proud of. It's called the Wall of Honor, and we have all of our veterans' pictures on the wall, and and it's a way, like I said, to bring up conversation, to find, especially because I'm in activities, so I do all the fun stuff at Summerhill. I do all the events, and it helps us to cater our programs to each person, whether, if they were a past golfer. We find ways to do activities that they would draw on those past skills and experiences and bring that into their life and their activities at Summerhill.
Wonderful. Now, in addition to taking care of the patients, what are ways you're helping the families and the support for the people that love the patient most? Mm-hmm. What are some of the connections with the family?
Yes, and as a family member, I've gone through this. All of my grandparents have dementia and Alzheimer's, and so I'm very familiar with what it's like to go through this on a personal level. It's very difficult to bring your loved one to a place and allow other people to care for them. I think we educate our family members on what the disease is and give them resources to help them. We have support groups as well for Alzheimer's disease. And I have to say, we really love our residents there. My staff and I, it goes way beyond a paycheck. It is something that, and you see it with our caregivers, with our activity staff, how compassionate they are, how patient they are, which is a huge thing.
That's a huge thing. Because it's hard sometimes even for a family. I know our family went through this also, and that is the idea that you have a team that helps you, because it's difficult to carry everything every moment of every day. And if you have a wonderful team of people assisting, well, if you are ready to drop your basket, they're there to pick it up, and you hand it back to one another, and that's what helps you get through this.
Yes,
it's very lovely. And the memory garden is tell me a little bit about the memory care neighborhood.
Yes,
walk me through what that is. Because I know if you go to mbkseniorliving.com, you can learn more about Summerhill here here in Santa Clarita. Summerhill Villa, you can request information on the website. You can schedule a tour. But walk me through, if I come in and I have a family member and I'm not sure what I'm doing, where I'm going, what will we see? What is...
Yes, the environment at our community is just beautiful. We pride ourselves in having a place that is clean, that smells nice, that we have gardens, we have trees. It's a safe environment too, which is so important with people with Alzheimer's or dementia.
Yes.
So we provide security. When you first walk in the doors, you'll notice that we have won the Excellence in Care Award 2 years in a row from the Alzheimer's Association of America. So I think you would come in, you would do a tour with our marketing director, Megan Town, and familiarize yourself with the community. You can come in, you can try our food. We'll serve you a meal as well. And you can come in, do some activities with us, which I always love doing. So,
well, what is an inspiration station?
An inspiration station, we have these around our community. They are like, for instance, we have a military wall where we have uniforms, we have flags. It's a way it's like a cue, a trigger.
So a tactile cue if they touch the uniform and they,
We have a wedding dress station, we have a baby station. It's a way for us to ask questions, to get them reminiscing, because it's amazing. Their memories are really intact. They're there. We just have to tap into them. And that's another thing that helps with having all that information and that history about each person there, is that we know
tailor
what
the
questions.
Stations and you know where to go. Oh, that's really wonderful.
Yes.
All right. So in addition, the Connections for Living service, it's private or shared Connections for Living Suites. So is that shared with, who would they share that with? Another occupant who's part of the program?
Yes, so another resident. It's not a shared bedroom, but they share a bathroom.
Okay. And 24-hour professionally trained caregivers, secure home-like environment, and they have an exterior patio, so they get to enjoy our fabulous Santa Clarita weather. And then the activities to promote physical wellness and social and family engagement, and then what we were just talking about, sensory stimulation, personal reminiscence, those inspiration stations. I love that. I love that idea.
Yes.
And then assistance with activities, everything from medication to bathing, dressing, grooming. Summerhill Villa. Christi, how long have you been with the organization?
Well, I've been around Summerhill many years. I actually went in as a high schooler to volunteer and just fell in love with it, fell in love with the people. And I've been the activity director now for almost 4 years. And so that's kind of my story. I was a music therapist. I play the harp, so I would go and play for the residents. And actually, music is a really big part of our program because, once again, doesn't matter if your memory's not so good. Once you hear music, it's a great cue.
It's a great cue.
Yes, they will sing along.
Christi, you are absolutely one of those examples of the heart of Santa Clarita, that you've taken that one step further to give of yourself to this wonderful place, and your longtime connection makes me even happier. Again, you can learn more at mbkseniorliving.com. We're talking with Christi Rose, who is here from Summerhill Villa. If you'd like to learn more, go to their website, or you can call them to request info or schedule a tour. The number is 661-388-0777. Christi, thank you for stopping by and
Thank you for having me.
Giving us all that info.